he has been listening for a long time. And when you say something, he's going to say, wait, but you said this on this day. Here's the video.
And he's going to have the
He is one of
documentation.
the most dangerous brothers in our community. And so I'm excited that you're here. I'm excited that Soneta's audience now knows about you. He was talking to me about Shaka. I thought he was talking about Shaka almost for a second. Because Soneta love him some Shaka Ma'at forever. So I'm just honored that now we have a more global. I know Rob Moore was kind of making a joke, but he was also making a comment. The reality is that this internet is going to allow Africans all over the world to connect on our interest, and that is powerful. That is powerful.
Yes.
I'm honored to be on. I promise I will communicate with you. I'm watching your shows ardently, Shaka. So whenever you would like me to come and chat with you privately or publicly, please let me know.
Yeah.
Okay?
Hotep Senuhena Senut EET Ren Ishak Benukukemet. I hope you're doing well. The title of this live stream is Free Talk. That's simple. Let me check the sound quality. One moment. Let me check the sound. Then my mic is loud, so I'm gonna put this a bit away. Let's see now. Sounds better. Now, because it's free talk, let me share the link if somebody wants to holler. You know what I'm saying? Can say a thing or two in the meantime. Here it is. Now, I just started the stream. We have already 10 people. Yeah, that sucker Aunt Sugar talking about 6 people. I just started. But anyway, Martha was in the place to be our sister from LA. Now the Auntie Sugar is in her feelings. Let's listen to her.
I had my first son when I was 19, and I'm 4 years older than my baby mamas. Both of my baby mamas. They both was born in 79. Just met them in different times. I don't think that was cool at that young of an age. Once you get older, 4 years, that's nothing. Of course not. But at that young of an age, I don't think that was okay. That's why I didn't continue a relationship with her. I wouldn't have got a woman pregnant and not been with her. You see what happened when the other woman I had a child with, 2 children back to back, 13 months apart.
Did you hear what he said? He think it wasn't cool. And he mentions 4 years. 4 years difference. And at the end, he said he had 2 children back to back, 13 months apart. You know the fake advocate who's rolling with the fake advocate crew. You notice no stream about Drew Ali marrying a 12-year-old girl and getting her pregnant at 14 years old. That desperate fake advocate was on my panel yesterday. And at one point, you heard her accusing me of being inappropriate sexually with my daughter. For a strange reason, about a year ago, she was a paid member of my channel. Why do you think yesterday she made that accusation? She did not ask, she said, "You effed your daughter." That's what she said. She's on tape, right? And she's so desperate, and you know she's been playing video games for 4 hours, 5 hours. She has no content. If she's not beefing with people, she has no content. Ain't nobody, listening to her. Some people are bored, and when she's beefing with people, they be listening. They can do what they want, right? And I did not watch her stream. I downloaded it, maybe sometime if I'm bored, But hey, it's a wrap. It's a done deal for the fake advocates. But in her title, she put something like, "He did not deny doing that," right? She's trying to use my style. She's trying to copy me. When she was live, let me see who's that. D-Ben is in place to be. How you doing? When she was live, she played Natasha Da and Filthy Frankie Sanetta. And both of them accused her of being inappropriate, performing sexual acts with her brother, her younger brother. And she was caught off guard. She did not deny it. And the stream went on. Now, sometimes they said some things and she denied. She said, "Oh, that's not true." But when it was this accusation, and Napaz said that she told her that. Napaz said that this fake advocate told her that. The fake advocate is uncomfortable because if she said that, she knows that Frankie is very good at recording phone calls. So maybe somebody has a phone conversation when she admitted that. When it comes to the lawsuit, if indeed she said that and it's on record, then that lawsuit will be not only a waste of money for her, but she will have to come out of her pocket. And there will be a written statement from a court dealing with the fact that she indeed have admitted doing so and so, doing this and that to so and so, right? Auntie Sugar tagged me. Auntie Sugar shared that fake advocate stream. He tagged me. He tagged Filthy Frankie as well. He's main up. Make that make sense, right? I have the screen capture on my phone. And he wrote that he bets $1 million that what did he, how did he word it again? Look at the screen capture. Screen capture. Hold on. It's hard to keep up now because, let me go to his timeline. Auntie Sugar. Auntie Sugar then I have the other one. It's good when you have a screen capture because then they deny, right? But there was a message where he said that he bets $1 million that I. Oh, okay, there it is. I got it. It's from his other account. It's for his other account, which starts with black, and he wrote, "I bet my $1.25 million." Then he had a typo. He he's struggling even to write a name. He's struggling. So instead of writing that, he wrote deal, D-E-A-L. Then he misspelled my name and he wrote he's a molester. So he wrote he bets $1 million that I am a molester. And that's funny. I became that overnight. So let me show you how hurt he is. That I didn't even know. That I didn't even know. I just went on his channel now. He's so hurt. He's so hurt that he shared my stream again. Look at this. And look what he wrote. Is it sharing? Yes. He wrote, "Help the French predator get some views, y'all. He's on the list too." What list? It's a wrap. It's a done deal. It's a done deal. But anyway, that's just for the record. Let me read the comments. Now, V. Bennett wrote, "Sounds like a good reason not to sue Scam Cheddar." And he wrote, "Yeah, they kept that to themselves as advocates for a year plus." They basically found out yesterday. Now, who did they get it from? Napashida said that on the phone, the fake advocate told her that she committed sexual acts on her brother. Who told the fake advocate that I was inappropriate with my family member? She made that up just yesterday. And they are rolling with it. So check these fake advocates. You already heard the so-called queen who likes to pretend and claim that when she deals with something, right, she stands on facts, right? That she's researching what she's talking about, right? We've seen how she went at Kevin Wesley, even to the point of dissing V. Bennett and doing a video solely to diss V. Bennett, because V. Bennett did not go in on Kevin Wesley, right? And after she dissed V. Bennett because he did not go against Kevin Wesley, she had Kevin Wesley on her panel. Queen Sloan, that is, right? Does Kevin Wesley have any paperwork about being sexually inappropriate with children or with adults? Some feminists gone bad are using advocacy for their personal issues, right? But we know that Punk Beach Chief Kali has many issues with Kevin Wesley. And we know that Queen Sloan is very close to Chief Kali, to the point that she got on his panel when he was crying like a bitch about me. I only listened to a little bit and addressed the Punk Beach, right? Now, and I'm talking about Chief Kali. You heard her talking about Elijah Muhammad, and she mentioned 12-year-old girl. And she even said, called Keisha or something like that. What research was it? Was it he said, she said? It's just getting worse by the day. Now, what happened yesterday? Somebody tagged me. Young Hair was just laughing. Somebody tagged me, and I played a video, and we heard a testimonial of a girl who talked about, money being sent to her and, Auntie Sugar. According to the girl, I wasn't there. I'm just going by what's public, right? talking about the mother would not understand whatever. Young Hero wrote Auntie Sugar, good one. Hey, he's a punk bitch, So I'm not accusing him of being a predator. I'm not accusing the fake advocate of being a predator. The punk bitch, Chief Cali, we have to find a nickname for, I'll find one, We'll find a nickname for that dude. Chief Catty. Let's start with Chief Catty, and then we may find something more, more refined, So he came up with a video and he labeled me a child predator. So basically, within a few days, according to this crew, I became a child predator. Queen's Throne shared the stream. I have the screen capture. I mean, she shared the screen. She, on her YouTube tab, on her YouTube community timeline, she shared that Chief Catty's video labeling me a child predator, undercover child predator, right? So these feminists gone bad, these fake advocates, as you have all seen, they are quiet about Drew Ali marrying a 12-year-old girl and getting her pregnant at 14 years old. Even if I tried to be fake, I don't think I could be that fake. Even if I tried. Now, P. Bennett wrote, damn, I didn't even see that video. Now, the fake advocate is looking for clout. She would like me to address her, so she will have some content, right? She can go ahead. She can knock herself out. Who told her? Who told her that I was inappropriate? And you know what's interesting, ladies and gentlemen? She's repeating and extrapolating what Filthy Frankie said. That's what she's doing. So that fake advocate whose grade is -2.3, it's even lower than 0, right? She claimed that she was going in on Frankie, though she's on tape, admitting that she was on the phone with him. She's on tape saying that she wanted to give him grace. She's on tape saying that she wanted to sue Filthy Frankie's ops, right? She's using the disgusting false accusation of Filthy Frankie against me now. So her source, her inspiration is the so-called op Filthy Frankie, the same one that she called perverted, the same one that she called sick, and after calling him sick and perverted, she had him on her panel. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. She's hurt because she admitted that she lied about suing him. And I've been saying for a long time, this lawsuit, it was, fugazi, as some people say, but she admitted it live on air, and it's recent. And she lied about so many other things. So now we have 3 people out of the fake advocate crew who are now accusing me of being a child predator. Make that make sense. Is their advocacy serious when a guy that they stood by for a while, right? Some of them were paid members of my channel, but overnight, boom, up, I became a so-called child predator according to them. There are some fake advocates and they are hurt. And that Auntie Sugar, that punk bitch, right? He has a lot of smoke for so many people, but you can see how much of a bitch he is. He insulted children. I told
You
you to put
broke
up and you
ass
ran like a
French
bitch.
motherfucker.
Do you remember?
Wait till I dox
Oh,
your
French.
motherfucking kids.
Uh,
Wait till I
what?
put your daughter up on the screen, bitch. Wait till
Oh,
I
that's
put
what you
that
wanna do?
little bitch up. You heard me, hoe ass nigga.
Oh, you call my daughter a B.
I called your
And you feel like
daughter
a
a
man.
bitch. Bitch.
You're a fucking pussy.
Yes.
Well, I'm
your
not gonna
daughter is
call.
a bitch, nigga.
Well,
Fuck
I'm not
you.
gonna call your daughter a B because I'm
I
not
don't give a
built like
fuck
that.
what you say, nigga.
You're looking like a
I
clown
don't give
bitch.
a fuck what you
Now,
say.
you
Nigga,
see,
fuck
you are
you and your
butthurt.
daughter.
No,
Nigga,
you fuck you.
I'm sick of
I
y'all
don't have
weird
beef
ass
with your
niggas.
family. You're a
punk
pussy.
ass bitch.
You
said
remember
a
when you
child
went
can
live?
consent to
You
sex, hoe
remember?
ass
You
nigga.
remember when you went live about me
You
for like
remember?
5
You
hours,
remember?
right?
You remember you said
And
a
you said,
kid could
yeah,
consent to
pussy.
sex, Shaka?
Now, what about
You
Zero
think it's
X being
okay
on the
for a
phone
kid to
with
consent to
Sanetta
sex,
and
bitch?
you gave her money? That
You a
shows that you
punk
are a
ass
fucking
nigga.
bitch, right?
You
You are a
punk
fucking bitch.
nigga.
What about Zero X
You a punk
being on the
bitch.
phone with
You's a
Frankie?
punk bitch.
Did she sue him?
You's a
No,
punk
you are the
bitch.
fucking punk bitch.
You's a
Did you
punk
sign a
bitch.
$1
I'm
million
gonna dox your
contract?
daughter, you punk bitch. Put her on your lap, bitch, so I can dox that hoe. Fuck you and your kid, nigga.
He's calling my daughter
Who
a
the
hoe.
fuck
Now he
y'all
just said
niggas
F
think y'all
me
is?
and my kids. Bitch
Fuck
ass
your
Uncle
kids,
Shane.
nigga. Fuck your kids. Look at your title, nigga. Fuck your kids, bitch. Look at
Did
your
I lie in your
motherfucking title,
title?
nigga.
Fucking dumbass.
Clip it
Well,
up and
speak
put it up,
correctly
nigga.
then. Speak
Clip it up and
correctly.
put it up,
You
bitch.
said 19. He mad. He cried in the car. What is he mad about? But he came out publicly. Let's check it once again. Who said it? He said it.
I had my first son when I was 19, and I'm 4 years older than my baby mamas. Both of my baby mamas. They both was born in 79. Just met them in different times. I don't think that was cool at that young of an age. Once you get older, 4 years, that's nothing. Of course not. But at that young of an age, I don't think that was okay. That's why I didn't continue a relationship with her. I wouldn't have got a woman pregnant and not been with her. You see what happened when the other one woman I had a child with, 2 children back to back, 13 months apart.
2 children back to back, 13 months apart. We don't need a degree in mathematics, do we? 4-year difference. He was 19. So he said, make the calculation. 19 minus 4. 15. Now, on some other instance, he claimed he was 18. Well, 18 minus 4, I let you calculate. It's a bit tricky for him now. So what does he do? Insult children. What did he gain? He just showed that he's a clown. And that's an opportunity for the whole world to see that these fake advocates are still siding by him, despite him insulting children publicly live on air. And he knows damn well my daughter is underage, right? So when the fake advocate told Frankie that he had every right after he insulted me, my mother, and my children, right? They were like, oh yeah, but you know what she meant was, there's more to it.
So fuck that bitch nigga. Fuck him, his mother, his wife, his so-called girlfriend, and his babies. Fuck him. Give a fuck about that nigga. That's the way I give it back up to him.
And you have every right. That's why I say that's between you and Shaka.
So now, I haven't listened to their stream. I downloaded, Maybe I will not, because it's a wrap, it's a done deal. But if I'm bored, you can only imagine the excuses that they're making now for that disgusting anti-sugar insulting children live on air. And afterwards, he stated that he is proud of it. He stands by it. So, hold on. All right, what's up? He wrote, Shalom, bro. I'm sorry to even hear this. Out of curiosity, were you born in the Congo? because I did mention you. You have stated that publicly that you don't like Africans, even though you are an African from the Congo, but that's because of your religion, and you're free to have any religion you have. I think it's sad that you don't like Africans because of your religion. But out of curiosity, were you born in the Congo? Now, if you Bennett wrote, they all live in the USA and none of them sue each other for what they call false claims. Well, that's interesting. For what reason did the fake advocate claim she was suing Filthy Frankie? Was it over the word that you hear in the Chicago Bulls, the basketball team? You have that word that you hear, which is a homophobic term? Or is it over some accusation? Cease and desist. Fake advocate acting like a cease and desist is a lawsuit. That's one of the worst claims that can be made. She was so uncomfortable. She took down the video, just like Tahakabe took down the video when he was acting like he was going to explain that paperwork where he was, you know, where it says sex offender. He read it. He said, yes, they checked. He's on tape. He was caught off guard. Fake advocate, she was caught off guard. She played the live stream of Frankie and Nepal. And when this accusation about her brother, what Nepal claimed she was told by the fake advocate on the phone, indeed she did not deny it. And it lasted for a good while. She denied several things. That's the most particular. There's several things that she denied, but she did not deny that accusation Napashida made about her performing sexual acts on her brother. Make that make sense? Now, B. Bennett wrote, claiming that someone molested their younger brother is a lawsuit. If you didn't, is a lawsuit. It's up to the person. You know what I'm saying? But she already said, you know, she already claimed she was suing him. You know, it's just, you know, a lawsuit that, you know, lasts over an hour or something. No, sorry, over a year or something. Now, well, thank you. He answered. He was born in the UK. Now, he wrote, I don't hate Africans. I don't think I said you hate Africans. I think I said you don't like Africans, right? You stated that before. You know what I'm saying? You know, please tell me if I'm lying. Please tell me if I'm lying. Right? Right? You did state that you don't like Africans before, right? I mean, this is already on tape. This is recorded. You know what I'm saying? So then he added, I just acknowledge that we're not the same people. Bantus, Nilotic, Chadic, etc., etc. Okay, well. Andrew Bunn is in the place to be. How you doing, sister? B. Bennett is greeting also Yakana. But anyway, feel free if you have any questions or comments, whether you agree or disagree, feel free. And if somebody want to get on the panel, you have the link. I'm chilling, spend some nice time with the family. I even, you know, uploaded a short video, you know, less than 2 minutes long. You know, it was the first time my daughter did some ice skating and she did well, you know. So my son was there, my daughter was there, you know what I'm saying, chilling, enjoying the holidays, you know what I'm saying, spending time with family and all that. It's lovely. And the fake advocates, that's it. It's a downfall. It's a wrap, a done deal. A done deal. Quiet about Drew Ali marrying a 12-year-old and getting a 14-year-old pregnant. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. Besides, the news article says that he was guilty of statutory rape. But Kevin Westlake, how many times did they go live about him? Does he have that on his paperwork? Something is fishy. Young Hero wrote, right, we just look like, what? Just look alike. I think he meant to write and have same color. Select a Blazing Road piece, Shaka piece to the chat hotel. So feel free, you know, whatever's on your mind, you know, feel free. I'm chilling, you know what I'm saying? Chilling like a mofo. The Auntie Sugar. Oh my goodness. Everybody can see how much of a bitch he is. That dude is beefing with children. And yesterday, a few people stated that he's accustomed to disrespecting children. I didn't even know that. Now, Yakanan wrote, bro, what happened? You used to advocate for that N-word show. Well, I wouldn't use the word advocate, you know, but don't start no one being on. He's a punk bitch who's boot kissing a fake advocate. He gave her money before when she sided with his so-called main target, right? And he had the nerve to use the word sick and insane about me, addressing me, right? And he's on tape saying that he's 4 years older than his baby mamas, right? And his first child was born when he was 19, right? And on another occasion, when he explained his situation, he said that he had 2 children back to back, 13 months apart, right? So I guess that's being sane. But me, I'm supposedly insane because I said he wasn't raped, didn't we? Elijah Muhammad, Malcolm X never said he was raped. These people as a whole, and you've seen there's a few of them who basically lied on Malcolm X. Make that make sense? So now that they have failed lying on Malcolm X, now they are insulting children and defending, supporting, and standing by a dude who insulted children using profanity, and he is proud of it. The fake advocates, they buried themselves. They buried themselves. They're standing by a dude who insulted children. Make that make sense? When Frankie does it, oh, it's bad. When bitch ass Auntie Shook does it, they stand by him. Fake advocates. It's a wrap. It's a done deal. Now, Yakanan wrote his words actually hurt me. Well, it doesn't hurt me. He looks like a damn clown. I was surprised though. People can see that. I was surprised. Like, what? And I told him, I'm going to call your daughter because I'm not built like that. You know what I'm saying? I told the same thing to Filthy Frankie. When he insulted my mother, I said, I ain't going to insult your mother. You know what I'm saying? There was another B-made dude who was on, I forgot whose panel it was. He also insulted, you know, my mother. I told him I ain't doing that. See, those people, they're so desperate because they don't have nothing on me. So sometimes, you know, some people will provoke you hoping that you will say something foul so they can have something foul that you have said, you know. But there's levels to this. I've been online for 20 years. You know what I'm saying? Stand on truth and principle, you do good. Now, if you say something foul, if you make a mistake, feel free to acknowledge it and apologize and keep it pushing. But bitch made Auntie Shug, he's a sucker clown, man. He's used to just beefing with people and dealing with their family members, including kids. He's on tape. And the fake advocates will be making noise all this time, right? A man marrying a 12-year-old girl and getting her pregnant at 14. How many live streams? How many live streams have you seen from those fake advocates, right? Right? Dealing with Noble Drew Ali, marrying a 12-year-old girl and getting her pregnant at 14 years old. How many live streams have you seen dealing with the Moors like Tahaka who honor Noble Drew Ali? Make that make sense. Make that make sense. Those fake advocates buried themselves. It's a wrap, it's a done deal. They tried damage control. You've seen all of a sudden they all pulled up. Nearly all, right? Trying to do the damage control. And now the whole world know they're just a bunch of fake advocates. A man marrying a 12-year-old girl, getting her pregnant at 14 years old. How many live streams? All the Moors who honor the dude, even the people who are not Moors or Moorish, who honor the dude, right? No live streams about them. So that gets a pass. Make that make sense. How many live streams about Kevin Wesley? How many live streams about other people who don't have that on their paperwork? Yakanan wrote, talking about a little girl like that. Yes, indeed. Let's hear it again.
I had my first son when I was 19, and I'm 4 years older than my baby mamas. Both of my baby mamas. They both was born in 79. Just met them in different times. I don't think that was cool at that young of an age. Once you get older, 4 years, that's nothing. Of course not. But at that young of an age, I don't think that was okay. That's why I didn't continue a relationship with her. I wouldn't have got a woman pregnant and not been with her. You see what happened when the other one woman I had a child with, 2 children back to back, 13 months apart.
I told you to put up and you ran like a bitch. Do you remember?
Wait till I dock your motherfucking kids. Wait till I put your daughter up on the screen, bitch. Wait till I put that little bitch up. You heard me, hoe ass nigga.
Oh, you call my daughter a B.
I called your daughter a bitch.
You're a fucking pussy.
Yes.
Well, I'm not gonna call.
Bitch, nigga.
Well, I'm not gonna call your daughter a B because I'm not built like that.
What you say, nigga?
You're looking like a clown bitch.
I don't give a fuck what you say. Nigga,
you see,
fuck
you are
you and your daughter.
No,
nigga,
you fuck you.
I'm sick of y'all
I don't have
weird
beef
ass
with your
niggas.
family. You are pussy.
Ass bitch. You
remember when you went live? You remember when you went live about me for like 5 hours, right?
You remember you said a kid could consent to sex, Shaka?
Now, what about Zero X being on the phone with Sanetta and you gave her money? That shows that you are a fucking bitch, right? You are a fucking bitch. What about Zero X being on the phone with Frankie? Did she sue him? No, you are the fucking punk bitch. Did you sign $1 million contract?
You punk bitch. Put her on your lap, bitch, so I can dox that hoe. Fuck you and your kid, nigga.
He's calling my daughter a hoe. Now he just said F me and my kids. Bitch ass Uncle Shoe.
Nigga. Fuck your kids. Look at your title, nigga. Fuck your kids, bitch. Look at your motherfucking title, nigga.
Fucking dumbass.
Clip it up and
speak
put
correctly
it up, nigga.
then. Speak correctly. You said 19. How many fake advocates stand by him? Now, Donnie Williams is in the place to be. Yakanan wrote, yes, he on tape saying he was 19 and she was 4 years less. Ya gave him a pass for last time. I checked. Well, I wouldn't call that giving him a pass, right? I remember when he said he was lied on, right? And what's for sure is that I'm going by what he said, and it's fishy because he doesn't even have it straight about his own age. And indeed, he said 13 months apart. He had 2 children back to back, 13 months apart. Don't start none, won't be none. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't know about that when he came on my panel for the interview, right? And that same clown bitch, Auntie Shug, right, was like, oh yeah, some stuff you don't know about people, you know, because they tried with Malcolm X and Elijah Muhammad. They failed, right? But I didn't know about this stuff. So it is what it is. Did I lie on him? No, I played him. Know yourself is in the place to be. Donnie's asking is the fake advocate Zero in the back chat. No, if she was, I would have shown you. Because you know how I get down. You know, I like to show and prove. You know what I'm saying? But she cried in the car too. Bitch ass Auntie Shug cried in the car. MAGA 2024 is in the place to be. Select the Blazing Road. In fact, it's not a conscious community, it's a pedo resort. Well, we're not even dealing with the so-called conscious community. We're dealing with so-called advocates, right? Some people who claim that they are advocates, and they are really fake advocates. Noble Drew Ali is their kryptonite. Noble Drew Ali is their kryptonite. So it's just a shame. It's only so long fake ones can pretend. They went live. They made pre-recorded videos about people who did not have similar things on their paperwork as part of their act or action in the past. But Drew Ali married a 12-year-old, got her pregnant at 14, and there's a newspaper that Tariq Nasheed has shared. He's FBA, because some people say he's not like that. He's FBA, right? That newspaper article says that Drew Ali was guilty of statutory rape. Those fake advocates are quiet, silent. It's only so long fake ones can pretend. Make that make sense. Donnie Root lost everything. So I know some of you may be worried or scared because you see now Auntie Sugar gets down. You know, he's on tape saying, where to your dox your kid? You know what I'm saying? Talking about doxing children. So I understand if you don't want to get on the panel, but feel free to use the chat. You know, I have a little bit of time. We can talk about anything. But Uncle Sugar is a bitch. Queen's Throne is a fake advocate. Zero X is a fake advocate. And other people who sat by them have no problem with fake advocates. Where's the live stream about Noble Drew Ali marrying a 12-year-old girl and getting her pregnant at 14 years old? We've seen all the other live streams about other people who didn't do that. It's only so long fake ones can pretend. They are still siding by Uncle Sugar, who is on tape insulting children. Make that make sense. So they claim that they are advocates, you know, for women, for victims, for survivors. They claim that they are advocating for children. And the bitch ass Uncle Sugar is on tape insulting children, and they stand by him. Didn't I tell you that 2024 will be interesting? I did not expect such a low level from the so-called advocates. I expected the low level that Filth Frankie has maintained for years. He has maintained that low level. Like, you know, he was consistent. He was consistent. But these so-called advocates, my goodness, kryptonite, Drew Ali. Did you see that, you know, speaking in tongue lady? When I talked about Drew Ali, she's acting like she doesn't even know who he is. My goodness. But Elijah Muhammad, apparently there was a 12-year-old girl named Keisha or something, right? Well, Drew Ali, there was a 12-year-old girl. We have her name. It's in the newspaper article. 14 years old, she was pregnant. So when did she, anyway? Apparently that gets a pass, you know. 14-year-old pregnant girls. How many live streams did they make about the Hebrew Israelites who said that you know they can have sex with a 9-year-old girl? You know, maybe they did one or two. They'll say, but look, 3 years ago we did that. Okay, right. Okay, Drew Ali. What about that? Tahaka Bey, ask him, how do you feel about Drew Ali? Do you follow him? Is he your scholar, your leader? Is he your prophet? Tahaka Bey will tell you he's not the only one. Fake advocates in the place to be. Anyway, Yakanan wrote, Judah Nasr recently showed clips of Shu's son twerking or something. Have you seen it? You know, my beef is not with his family. You know what I'm saying? Judah Nasra is a punk bitch too. Judah Nasra is a fucking punk bitch. Judah, let me play this here. He has no self-respect. You know, you can deal with people's own standards, right? Where is it? There it is.
Sanetta has been defending, promoting, and supporting rapists and child molesters for years. Is that true or it's not true?
That's true.
Okay, fine. Is Sanetta a Satanist, yes or no?
Yes, he is.
Okay, good. Feel free.
The HOK, most of them that go against the Most High and follow this fake Masonic, white supremacist, so-called fake Pan-Africanist Kemet mess, more science, all that is all satanic. Whereas basically like, basically Sa Neter does need to apologize for talking about your daughter. I don't know if he's going to do that. If you guys are, when men banging on each other, that's one thing, but children should definitely be left out of it. There is another brother named Shaka Ndugu. Please check out his channel. He also is bringing awareness to this pedophile cult, Shaka Ndugu. He also is bearing witness to the foul behavior of this sexual deviant circle.
Okay, well, Judah Nasra, feel free to speak.
Oh, thank you, brother. And thank you, sister. I don't want to be too long. Thank you. Hey, I want to give a big shout out and thank you to Brother Shaka. You definitely brought a lot of information yesterday on my channel. And a lot of times people think that like I heard you when you were like, Judah, I'm not going back over to Sa Neter's channel. That's not going to happen. Like, I have self-respect. I don't need that guy. I never did.
Said he will not go back over there. He has self-respect. What did he do? He went back over there like a bitch. What else did he say?
I swore on the Torah that Nepal Shaddah told me that she got her doula license taken away because of pedophilia. Guess what? Nobody said a goddamn word.
He swore on the Torah. Judah Nasra is a punk bitch. And Judah Nasra knows it too. He knows he's a punk bitch. Right? Now, his own God was insulted by Filthy Frankie live on air. Right? Exhibit C? Where is Exhibit C?
The minute they talk about your God, look at what you doing. Acting like a bitch, losing all your emotion. So Neter said the God is a bitch. Yes, I said the motherfucker's a bitch. You said that you talk so much about Kemet. I don't give a fuck about that because it's all man-made shit. You don't see me turned up and going crazy and putting your name. Oh, Judah said this. I don't give a fuck.
Now, this was Judah Nasra's own channel. This was Judah Nasra's own panel. Filthy Frankie Sa Neter got on Judah Nasra, the bitch ass panel, and cursed his God to his fucking face. And the bitch Judah Nasra, everybody can see. Look at him.
The minute they talk about your God, look at what you doing. Acting like a bitch, losing all your emotion. So Neter said the God is a bitch. Yes, I said the motherfucker's a bitch.
And we have other, instances of Filthy Frankie insulting his God and the Bible. And Judah Nasra, like a punk bitch, is on that panel over there, on that platform over there.
There's nothing special about you because you following some spook ass God, some God who we know is narcissistic, who's demonic, who's a goddamn liar, who's bipolar. The God of the Bible is a bipolar motherfucker.
Bennett wrote Shaka got 1 million views in 1 month. And he also wrote, I don't know why they keep going after Shug's family. That's wrong, but you don't go after people's families. Shaka, and yet, so he's saying that me, Shaka, I don't go after people's family. And yet, he, that bitch ass Uncle Shug, curses at your 4-year-old daughter. Yakanan with Shaka, you got to understand that's how those guys fight children, mothers, wives, ancestors, gods, all get brought up and dragged. Then they kiss and make up. Then they are bitches. Like what they supposedly stand for the most high, God, all powerful, right? And they go by that. Even yourself, because of your religion and your belief in your God, with that belief system called Hebrewism, Judaism, you may have your own wording. You come from the Congo, you don't even like Africans. People from the Congo are Africans, so you dislike your own people because of your belief. You stand by your belief to the point that you dislike the same people as you in terms of genetics, right? But these other guys, that same God that they claim to uphold, you have bitch-made filthy Frankie Sanetta insulting their God and their Bible, and then they kiss and make up. That makes them bitches, right? And they have the right to be bitches. It's not forbidden to be a bitch. Judah Nasra is a punk-ass bitch, and he knows it. Judah Nasra knows he is a bitch. He knows it. B. Bennett wrote, they don't advocate discipline. I'm achieving goals. Yakanan wrote, no, I dislike Rwanda like all Congolese dislike Tutsis. Okay, hold on. Now you wrote that you dislike Rwanda. Okay, maybe he meant Rwanda and people from Rwanda, you know. But you have already said you don't like Congolese people. And that's where you are from. It sounds like you're diverting, but you're free to divert. It's all good. My main point is that, you know, Judah Nasra is a bitch anyway. You know. Yakanan wrote, they've done and still do nastiness to my people. Oh, hold on. Who's your people? Congolese people? Your people now? Oh, no, please. Please, Yakanan, please. No, you didn't say that. So you didn't say you don't like Congolese people. That's what you're telling us tonight. It's easier to look up for the comments. Now he wrote Bakongo tribe. Okay. Now listen. Are you saying you didn't say that you don't like Africans? Okay, I get it. It looks like you're saying you did not say you don't like Congolese. I think I made a mistake. But you said you don't like Africans. Okay. All right. Okay. Now here he wrote, bro, all Congolese dislike Tutsis and Nilotics. Now, Yakanan, do you like Congolese people? Yes or no? And he wrote, yes, thank you. So, do you like Congolese people? Yes or no? So he's saying that he likes Bakongo people, right? Okay. So all the Congolese who are not Bakongo, you don't like them then, okay? You made it clear that you don't like Rwandans or Rwandese people. Do you mind telling us which other Africans you don't like? Because so far it seems like the only Africans you like are the Bakongo people. So the Luba Kasai people, the Mongo, the Luba Kat, the Lula, the Telela, the Nande, the Ngbandi, the Ngombe, the Yaka, the Ngabaka, you don't like them, right? Bennett wrote yes and no, LOL. And he added, they all got pretty ladies. There's pretty ladies everywhere. Sometimes on YouTube, you have titles that would say the name of an African country and say they have the most beautiful woman in the world. And when I see those titles, I'm like, kidding me? Beautiful woman everywhere. But anyway, sometimes it's, clickbaits. Bennett wrote, do you think men are more tribalistic than women? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No. Absolutely not. So Yakanan, in a minute now. Okay, so to make the long story short, the only Congolese people you like are the Bakongo tribe, right? Just like you wrote. All the other tribes from the Congo, you don't like them. Am I right or wrong? It's just a question, I could have sworn he said he doesn't like Congolese people. But it looks like he said he doesn't like Africans. That was so a while back, and it would take me quite some time too. It's funny. It's just like when I told him that, Killer B insulted him and his family. He said, no. Well, as I scroll through my archive, I shared the stuff in my timeline. I tagged him, You may have forgot, but, he did go in on your family. Yakanan wrote, each to their own. I can work with other tribes, but not Nilotics. Example, Tipu Tip from Tanzania. Another Nilotics used to ravage my people. But Tipu Tip, he was into that slave trade. You know what I'm saying? He was into that slave trade. But, my question was not, can you work with other tribes? You know what I'm saying? But it's okay. It is clear. I don't want to put words in your mouth. This is why I'm asking questions. You know what I'm saying? But so far, what we can establish is that the only tribe that you like is the Bakongo tribe, which is presumably, apparently, your tribe. All the other tribes you don't like. Africans you don't like. You don't like Africans except Bakongo people. Exactly, so I should love them. Well, you don't have to love them, but you don't have to dislike them, right? Because check this out. Many Hebrew Israelites in America have white members, white-skinned members, Caucasoid members, who are directly of European descent. Directly descended from Portugal, Spain, and other places, right? And today, people call them Latinos. So, apparently, you have no problem with people of European descent being your brothers or the Hebrew Israelites' brothers, but the people who share the same DNA as you basically dislike them. And I find it strange, but hey, I'm not trying to change your view. Damn, it is warmer than a mofo. Warmer than a mofo. Get something fresh to drink. Dang, man. I can unroll another comment and go and read it when I get back. It's warmer than a mofo. So Yakanan wrote, I don't dislike them. I dislike the ones who have done my people something, but I'm ready to forgive. The Nilatics are not E1B1A. Okay, all right. Earlier, he just said that, you know, it's okay. You know, it's okay. We can stop. Now he don't dislike them no more, right? But initially you said that you don't like Africans, right? And you clarified that the Africans you don't like are basically those who are not Bakongo. But now you're saying you don't dislike them. It is confusing, but it's okay, you know. I ain't try to, you know, sound like I'm going at you or anything like that, you know. I expressed my disagreement before, and it is what it is. But I find it strange that you follow Judah Nasra. I mean, he's such a bitch. He's on tape showing to the whole world how much of a bitch he is. And he doesn't like Africans either, right? Which is something you share with him. But at least the Bakongo tribe, you're cool with them. Ask Judah Nasra how he feels about the Bakongo tribe. He'll let you know. Yakanan wrote, I've always said the same thing. No, you did not always say the same thing, brother. And then he wrote, I'm Bantu. Right? Let's make it easy. Did you or did you not say that you don't like Africans? I noticed my question was, did you or did you not say that you don't like Africans? I don't have an answer for that, but then he wrote, ask me what I think of Juna or African Americans. I don't need to ask you about African Americans. They stood by me for years. Black Americans stood by me for years. I'm not saying all of them, but many, you know. Let me ask you, what do you think about Judah Nasra? If you don't mind, can you also answer the question? Did you or did you not say you don't like Africans, just for the record, you know? Chocho Mesenia wrote, Ndugu, blacks, especially in Africans, don't know that they are assimilated into Eurasian systems. Well, it's not just in Africa. It's worldwide. I've already played people who say they hate Africans. Now, Yakanan answers, dislike Nilotics, but anyway. See, my question, brother, you know, if you don't want to answer the question, just tell me, look, I don't want to answer it, fine. You know, I'm not going to try to force you, you know. Did you or did you not say that you don't like Africans? Yes or no, brother? It's not complicated. Did you or did you not say you don't like Africans? Now he's writing no. Okay. You're lucky I don't know the name of the live stream. It was about a year ago. Because it's about the time when you claim that the Bantus are from the Middle East. And here I'm sharing the link in the chat. It's about that time period. The Bantus come from the Middle East? That's your claim. All right. Now are you going to say you didn't say that? So that was April 2023. So I'm going to see if I can find, you know, some of the live streams where you appeared, and some things you say when you got on the panel, but this most of the time you're in the chat. So I put the chat on the screen. So who knows? I may see. That was April 2014. Now he wrote, yes, I said that. Okay, so yes, he said that Bantus come from the Middle East. Okay, fine. What date is it? Oh, April 16. Okay, so that's about the time period. I'm gonna see what I can find. That's how it starts. Now this one here, same date. Look what we have on the screen here. I'm going to share the link in the chat. Twerking HOK champion, drunkard. A girl who called me a sexual abuser and made a video about that. She took it down, but she did, She did say, I'm sure I showed it. So here's the link. Twerking HOK champion, drunkard. Look at the comment on the screen. I show you non-believers Congolese tell you we are not the same as Tutsi, for example. So who knows? But there you are on a panel, so there's probably a fair bit of things you said. But let me see the comments. Let me see. Nilotics are Africans. We don't like Africans. We don't like Africans, brother. Now, when you say we, that includes yourself, brother. Right? So, just like a few minutes ago, you wrote that you didn't say that. Here he wrote, what exactly will you be proving by showing whatever you're looking for? I'm not denying what I said. I'm talking Nilotics again. Okay. So you have stated that you don't like Africans. And right now you're just, specifying that the Africans you don't like are Nilotic Africans, right? If I was to make an analogy, just picture someone from the East Coast saying he doesn't like people from the West Coast. Or somebody from the West Coast saying he doesn't like people from the South. Now here he wrote, it's like you want to force a narrative. I'm not trying to force anything, brother. This is your comment here on the screen right there, brother. It's not me. That's what you wrote, brother. We don't like Africans, brother. I'm not making that up. So if it's a narrative, it's your narrative, brother. Because here you wrote, it's like you want to force a narrative. I'm lucky you didn't say it's like you want to force your narrative. So if it is a narrative, then it is your narrative. And that's what's amazing, brothers and sisters. You quote people, you cite people, and then they will either accuse you of misquoting them or misciting them, or they will accuse you of having an agenda and a narrative. And you know what? Just out of curiosity, since you got on the panel that day, let's hear what you said.
Well, it doesn't look like they want to put their webcam on, so I will be not turning. Okay, thank you.
I'm here, bro. You see me?
Yeah, feel free to speak, brother.
I'm just a bit fucked up. You could probably see me like looking a bit.
No, it's good, man. I had the dreadlocks too, man. It is what it is. But yeah, if you want to remove it, it's okay. You can remove it if you
All right.
Yeah.
Peace to everybody, man. Like, yo, what people are talking about on your chat, like clearly they lack knowledge of the motherland. And when I say motherland, of Africa, you get me? Of African traditions, of African oral history and things like that.
Well, brother, let me ask you, the pygmies that you say you descend from, where are they from?
The pygmies, I don't descend from the pygmies. I'm saying the pygmies are the originals of the Congo basin. They're the original Africans.
I get it. So let me rephrase then. So apparently I got it wrong. That's on me. Now, you are a Bantu, are you?
That's right. I'm a Bantu.
Right. Where do the Bantus come from geographically?
Now, the Bantus have actually migrated from, certain scholars say, the Middle East,
Which scholars say that?
Say that again?
Which scholars say that?
Well, I've got one in front of me. Hold on. First of all, if you look up the Yorubas oral tribe, you'll see that they claim to come. They claim to come from the Middle East too, like the.
You mean oral tradition, not oral tribe?
Yeah, oral tradition. That's what I just said. The oral tradition. If you go into the
my bad.
Yoruba, you'll see that it all comes back to Middle East. If you look at the Bakongos too, we say we came from further than Egypt. So further than Egypt is basically Middle East.
But you can
ask the Kemetic brothers, the brothers who believe in Kemetic science in Congo, they will tell you this. That this isn't our land. Like the Congo basin isn't our land. And furthermore, there's so many tribes in Congo, we've all come from different places. I'm talking about the Bakongos. I'm not talking about the Lubas. I'm not talking about the Mangbetus. They're from different areas. You get me? They're Kushites and things like that.
All right, but okay, so we should deal with the scholars because people have so-called oral tradition. It's just because they converted to a religion, so they try to push themselves back. So that scholar. Yeah, if you don't mind telling us a scholar who says that the Bantu come from the Middle East.
All right, real quick, let me just show you a book I've got here that deals with l'âge de fer in Africa. Turn my camera on, but turn it around.
It's a shame. I don't have long now. I'm gonna have to resume work, but let's do what we can. But I think I will live stream. This evening.
You kind of been that Tazariot said that he hates Africans. Well, you have to understand what's going on in Africa. You get me? If you're gonna paint us all with the same brush that we're Africans, then they're Africans too, because a European wouldn't say, oh, there's a difference between Tazariot and I don't know, and myself. A European wouldn't say that. You get me? So if you're gonna paint us all with the same brush, I can understand that. Then
what's the scholar?
But that's not the truth.
What's the scholar's name? What's the scholar's name that said that?
I'm about to show you just a layman book. You get me? Not even a scholar.
Well, if it's not a scholar, then I guess we can pass because
See this there?
Okay, is that a scholar?
Du continent africain de Jean Joly.
Okay.
And he goes back in look.
What's the credential of that scholar?
What's my what? Say that again.
That scholar, what is his credential? His academic credentials?
Well, I'm not really concerned with that. You can look him up. You can look him up.
No, because that's a problem because
can look this up.
Yeah, but anybody can write a book and yeah, but brother, what I'm trying to say is that anybody can write a book. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if you call that person a scholar, it means that he has credentials, even if he doesn't have a PhD. At least if he has a bachelor's degree.
Well,
I'm sorry, a master's.
I'm sorry. Look. Anybody can Google him if you're really concerned on that. His name's right here. He's got nothing.
But see, brother. There's some. But okay. Maybe you think he's a scholar because he's white. with some glasses.
No,
but
it's not
but the
even that
thing,
he's scholarly. It's just it's
no,
that he's written a book about
no,
the history of the
no. But
the
I ask you,
African
I ask
continent
you,
according to him.
you
I'm just trying to show you what he came out with.
okay?
What
No, but
you know what he's
what I'm
saying.
what I'm trying to say is that you said some scholars said that, then I asked you which scholars. So, okay, I'm going to look it up. Now you're
Well,
showing that person. So
I'll look. Hold on. Let me. You know what?
all
You
right.
know what? This is it's becoming pointless. Well, I was gonna show you a secular man, okay, an everyday man, a layman, if you want. He might not have a PhD. I don't care about it.
Yeah,
But
well,
I'm trying to
maybe
show you that
maybe he has
regular
some.
people know this, and they put our migration from the Middle
You
East
know,
coming
secular. You
into
know, it
Egypt
means not.
and going down
Sec,
into Ethiopia and running
sec,
into the Congo Basin. That's what I was going to show
all
you.
right.
Get me? That's
You
all
know,
it was.
bro.
It wasn't. It's not even
Yeah.
a thing where, you know, it's not even an arguing thing. Like anybody can look this up. Look up the Bantu migration, and you'll see the same things that I'm showing you. Like anybody.
Okay,
No,
well,
bro.
well, you know,
Even Check Anta Jot spoke on these things. Okay.
okay, you sure? Okay, well, are you available at 4 p.m.? Not 4 p.m. 10. Are you in the UK?
No, I'm in France right now.
Okay, we have the same time. 10 p.m. 10 p.m. Would you be available?
Of course.
Oh well, come and join us then. And for
I'll join
people,
you, bro. I was
going to be
there yesterday trying to jump on, trying to tell you, man. There, you get me? The Africans ourselves, the people who we call Africans,
okay.
the people who the Bantus call Africans, we don't
Well,
like
well,
them.
bro, check this
Why?
out. Check this out. I have. Hold on, wait, brother. Hold on. Oh, no, I'm trying to speak. Yeah, brother. I'm gonna have to go to work now. But let's talk.
We'll holler back.
10 p.m.
When I see you go live,
Yeah,
I'll come to you.
10 p.m. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. See you all then. Okay. Take care, brothers. Thank you. All right.
Yo, peace.
So that's what we had so far. I see there's a few comments. I'm gonna go through them. Messages in the chat. Okay. I must have blocked him. I mean, you know, that time maybe because his messages don't show in the chat. They show on the screen, but they don't show in the chat. You see. So those who don't know, he did go on Frankie's panel and address something, but he apologized. He apologized afterwards. Just out of curiosity, you know, people don't hop on the panel. I understand they don't want their children insulted. Here, he did right. We are not Africans. Okay. We are not Africans. You can see the comment. Let me see. Is it sharing well? Yes. We are not Africans. That's what he wrote. And the brother is from the Congo. So we are not Africans and we don't like Africans. Obviously, if he believes that the Bantu people come from the Middle East, then that's why he would say we're not Africans. Just like we have some black people in America who claim to be Hebrews. They claim that they descend from Canaan. They even have a 12-tribe chart, which is something very recent that's totally made up. Okay, anyway. It's good to go back sometimes because, my memory is not bad, but I'm not a robot, you know what I'm saying? So, okay, where were we? Now, Tony Williams wrote, Bantu and Middle East is wild. Yakana was asking V. Bennett who debunked it, because earlier V. Bennett wrote, see, it's based on old theory debunked. Bennett replied, religion has usurped history and science. Andrew Burnett, okay. Young Hero is telling Yakanan that this book really got him lost. He wrote, shaking my head, that book really got you lost. Donnie Williams wrote, no source. He's greeting Andrea. Bennett wrote, he's just old ideas, bro. They've been debunked long ago. Bennett wrote, Shaka should do a show where we can all hop on the next week when I'm free. Yakanan wrote, I'd rather be lost in this book than still rapping and filming music videos when I'm about your age, my dude, at Heru. Dang. That's how it starts. Young Hero wrote, yeah, funny because you don't have same talent. You mad you lost in the book. I know myself. Yakanan wrote, anytime, V. Bennett, show me how Bantus are indigenous to Congo Basin. Yakanan is asking, talent? Yakanan wrote, some of us have jobs, wives and kids. Well, I don't need to defend anybody, but Young Hero will have a job. I don't know if he has wives, but I know he's a father. A single father at that. Bennett wrote, Yakanan, let's do this next week. Yakanan answered, anytime, my G. Young Hero wrote, yeah, we all do, and I don't even have time to waste. I'm in truth while you stuck on myth, while life by you. LOL. Even he meant pass you, while life passes you. Remember, Yakanan Bantu is just a generalized term. Their origins have changed according to science, but I don't claim any African peoples stood still in one place either. Yakanan wrote, you clearly got time to waste filming on rap or whatever clips. Personally, I prefer to watch clips of rap rather than have people making excuses. For this, the link in the chat. Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 28. The Bible Gateway, one of the most famous biblical website or website about the Bible. So you can see Deuteronomy 22, we're going down to 28, and it says, if a man happens to meet a virgin who is not pledged to be married and rapes her, and they are discovered, he shall pay her father 50 shekels of silver. He must marry the young woman, for he has violated her. He can never divorce her as long as he lives. I'd rather watch music videos all day, every day, because we do have plenty of people who make excuses for that. But it's okay, to each his own. Yakanan wrote, okay, V. Bennett, I'm interested to hear you out. Maga is greeting Andrea. Maga wrote, dang, he lost. Young Hero wrote, LOL, why worry about me? You sound jealous. Yakanan wrote, prefer listening to rap than changing your life around. I prefer listening to rap than making excuses for rape. Being allowed in a religion, and the quote-unquote punishment of a rapist is that he marries the woman that he raped. He just has to shoot 50 shekels to the father, and he cannot divorce the woman as long as he lives. So the woman who got raped, she has to remain with that rapist until he dies. So yes, that is a life change. Yeah, her life changes in that case. Yes. That's not the kind of life change that I'm looking forward to. Not for me, not for anybody. Right? So yes, I prefer listening to rap, definitely. You know. Yakanan wrote, Shaka, you know how many people, some of us, have wronged, stabbed, etc. Well, you know, that's one thing. You're dealing with rape allowed in the Bible, codified, and the quote-unquote punishment or consequences of a man who rapes a virgin, and he's caught, because if he's not caught, then he can, you know, spend his day doing it times 20, how many times he wants, then, you know, he can do his thing. But if he's caught, then he shoots 50 shekels and he marries a woman. So basically, if he wants to marry a woman who is a virgin and she doesn't want to, then he knows what he got to do, right? That's not simply wrong, having some person wrong, right? Now, stab, that's something else, but you know, but it's okay, you know. It is what it is, to each his own. This is the same book that causes grown men to be in the street and say that, according to them, I have to be careful, you know, when I'm quoting them, because, you know, you have some desperate fake advocates, they will gladly, you know, use some clips to, you know, but we've seen some grown men say that, you know, they will have sex with a girl as young as 9 years old. And once again, one of them, one of those Hebrew Israelites, was so uncomfortable that he said, but we ain't gonna deal with a 9-year-old woman. He said it. I played it before. Yakanan wrote, you don't like the Bible because somehow it condemns you, clearly. But I don't recall saying I don't like the Bible, but I don't believe in it. You know what I'm saying? So because the brother is defending rape allowed in the Bible, then he says, oh, you don't like the Bible because it condemns you. Condemns me about what, brother? I'm curious. How does the Bible condemn me? Now we know how the Bible condemns rapists. If he is caught After raping a virgin, he pays 50 shekels to the father and he marries the girl until he dies. He can never divorce her. So that's for the rapist of a virgin. If he was caught, out of curiosity, how does the Bible condemn me? That's your words, right? That's your stance. Feel free. I'm just curious. I'm interested. Bennett tells Yaknan, we can wrap next week on that topic. I might work for the next 5 days, so closer to next weekend, I have 4 days free. It'd be good for you to agree on a day and a time. You know what I'm saying? So people know V Bennett's channel. I'm going to share it. Would definitely be good for you to agree on a date and a time. Here is V Bennett's channel. Young Hero wrote, changing that life, please. You have had behavior and act animalistic. Check yourself. Ain't you a grown man? No, it condemns your attitude and jealousy. LOL. Yakanan wrote, from you'd rather listen to rap, which has thrown us off track the most of all things, worse than drugs, pimping our sisters. You must hate the book. Well, you have a rap song released in 1982 called The Message by the group Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five, right? And the message is great. It's not a rap about pimping women. And I don't recall them rapping about, hey, somebody rapes a virgin and he gets caught, then he pays 50 shekels to the father, and then he must marry the woman, and he cannot divorce her until she dies. You know what I'm saying? So then again, you made that up about the Bible condemning me, right? Because I thought you were going to quote a passage from the Bible, right? And just, tell us how it applies to me or my stance or my view or my actions, right? Ocho Messenia wrote, the Bible is not a historical book. Does it condemn Leopold of Belgium or only Shaka Ndugu? Yakana wrote, V. Bennett, I'm flying to Spain in 2 days, but we can talk from there. Young Hero was shaking my head. There are many books in the world, and you talking to the wrong, because that ain't me, bro. V. Bennett wrote 10, 11, 12, or 14 this month. I'm free any one of those days. Yakanan wrote, I don't know how you're living, Shaka. I'm not about to make things up on you. Brother, you wrote, you don't like the Bible because somehow it condemns you. You wrote that it condemns me, that the Bible condemns me. And now you're saying you don't know how I'm living. And you don't want to make things up about me, but you already wrote that the Bible condemns me. And I don't take offense at that. People did worse. People insulted my children, But it's all good. Feel free. Everybody. If somebody wants to get on the panel, I always prioritize callers, but I understand you don't want to have your children insulted. But I'm still sharing the link. If somebody wants to get on the panel. Yakanan wrote, the scriptures condemns. He probably meant to type, what the scriptures condemn. Look deep down. No, brother, you said the Bible condemns me. You just made that up. It's okay. You're not the first one who makes stuff up. I don't take no issues at that. You know what I'm saying? Yakanan wrote, Shaka, do you swallow pork, for example? No, I do not eat pork. What else, brother? Now he's looking for something that condemns me in the Bible now. Okay, let's go. So, the conclusion that can be made by this question, I take it as a question, even though there's no question mark. Actually, it is a question for sure, because he wrote, do you swallow pork, for example? So we can conclude by this question that everybody that eat pork is condemned according to the Bible. Now, of course, some people may not know, but in the Old Testament, it is stated that pork is not to be eaten, right? But the Old Testament is not the full Bible. There is something called the New Testament. Worldwide, there are many Christians who are followers of the Bible, right? Christians/Catholics, and they do eat pork, right? But some people apparently rely solely on the Old Testament, and they consider that pork eaters are condemned. Bimet wrote, the Quran condemns Shaka also. LOL, just joking. Feel free. Feel free. It's really, getting down in the chat today, See, Auntie Sugar? People don't want their kids insulted now. My goodness. Oh my goodness. Let me play something. Be right back.
I had my first son when I was 19, and I'm 4 years older than my baby mamas. Both of my baby mamas. They both was born in 79. Just met them in different times. I don't think that was cool at that young of an age. Once you get older, 4 years, that's nothing. Of course not. But at that young of an age, I don't think that was okay. That's why I didn't continue a relationship with her. I wouldn't have got a woman pregnant and not been with her. You see what happened when the other woman I had a child with, 2 children back to back, 13 months apart.
I told you to put up and you ran like a bitch. Do you remember?
Wait till I dock your motherfucking kids. Wait till I put your daughter up on the screen, bitch. Wait till I put that little bitch up. You heard me, hoe ass nigga.
Oh, you call my daughter a B.
I called your daughter a bitch.
You're a fucking pussy.
Yes.
Well, I'm not gonna call.
Bitch, nigga.
Well, I'm not gonna call your daughter a B because I'm not built like that.
What you say, nigga?
You're looking like a clown bitch.
I don't give a fuck what you say. Nigga,
You see,
fuck
you are
you and your
hurt.
daughter.
No,
Nigga,
you fuck you.
I'm sick of
I
y'all
don't have
weird
beef
ass
with your
niggas.
family. You are
punk
pussy.
Ass bitch. You
remember when you went live? You remember when you went live about me for like 5 hours, right?
You remember you said a kid could consent to sex, Shaka?
Now, what about Zero X being on the phone with Sanetta and
bitch?
you gave her money? That shows that you are a fucking bitch, right? You are a fucking bitch. What about Zero X being on the phone with Frank? Did she sue him? No, you are the fucking punk bitch. Did you sign $1 million contract?
You punk bitch. Put her on your lap, bitch, so I can dox that hoe. Fuck you and your kid, nigga.
He's calling my daughter a hoe. Now he just said F me and my kids. Bitch,
fuck your
Uncle
kids, nigga. Fuck your kids. Look at your title, nigga. Fuck your kids, bitch. Look at
Did
your
I lie in
motherfucking
your
title,
title,
nigga.
fucking dumbass?
Clip it
Well,
up and
speak
put it up,
correctly
nigga.
then. Speak
Clip it up and
correctly.
put it up,
You
bitch.
said 19. I'm back now. Just out of curiosity, Yakanan, does the Bible condemn people who rape virgins? I'd like to know your answer. Now, Yakanan wrote, exactly, why would you want me to check everything in your life against the Bible? You know where you condemn and why you hate the Bible. Oh, there it is. I think it was Gideon who said, I hate God. I don't know where he got that from. Now, Yakanan wrote that I hate the Bible, right? Now, earlier, he put something in that direction. Now, where do you get that I hate the Bible? Now, first you made up that I'm condemned according to the Bible, then you ask if I eat pork. Now you say that I hate the Bible. Now, today, boom, you came on my panel a year prior. You never said I hated the Bible. But today, boom, overnight, I hate the Bible according to you. But anyway, my question to you, Yakanan, does the Bible condemn rapists or virgins? Does the Bible condemn a man who rape a virgin that is unbetrothed, that is not promised, that is not engaged? Right? Just, I would like to know your answer, Does the Bible condemn a man who rapes a virgin that is not betrothed? Just out of curiosity. Know Yourself wrote, the Bible only condemns those who believe in it. Some believers in the book don't even know what it says, and sure as hell don't live by it. Young Hero wrote, facts, know yourself. So let's wait for Yakanan's answer. He asked me some questions. I asked him some questions. We are having a dialogue, Yakanan P. Israel. Does the Bible condemn a man who rapes a virgin who is unbetrothed? Now here he wrote, I couldn't say you hate the Bible. I didn't really know you like that. But if you think rap is better than law for our people, then you must hate it. So first he said that I hate it, right? Then he says, I couldn't say you hate the Bible. And then he says that if I think rap is better than law for our people. So law is a man who rapes an unbetrothed virgin, and he is caught, he pays 50 shekels to the father, and he must marry the woman, and he cannot divorce her until he dies. Yakanan calls that law. Okay, fine. If you don't mind, if you don't want to answer the question, we can save time. You can say, okay, I don't want to answer the question. I plead the fifth, right? Does the Bible condemn a man who rapes an unbetrothed virgin? Yes or no? That's my question. Yakanan P. Israel. Does the Bible, he wrote, is that the only thing you see in the Bible, right? Okay, let me rephrase my question. Brother, Yakanan P. Israel, Shalom. Oh, he wrote yes. Okay, he answered finally. Okay. He wrote yes. That's his answer. Okay. So the condemnation of a rapist of an unbetrothed virgin is a rapist marrying the girl after paying 50 shekels. Okay. Feel free to... Okay, hey, you know what? Nobody's coming on the panel. I like it in the chat, but you see how long it takes to have an answer. So, nobody comes in the panel. I guess we can call it a day, you know what I'm saying? So here's the link. Anybody wants to get on the panel? I'll wait a few minutes, and if there's nobody, then we call it a day. Yakanan wrote, not lying, no murder. All that goes to waste just for rape. Moses killed thousands of people. He was not condemned for that. David, King David the Bible tells us that he had the man killed by sending him to war after he slept with his wife, and the wife told him that she was pregnant. So some say he killed the man. He did not directly kill him physically, but he sent him on the front line to make sure he dies. Was he condemned for that murder? No. David was not condemned for that murder. So according to the Bible, murder is not condemned. He was not condemned for David. But the child, the innocent child who didn't do nothing wrong, he died. The child died. I'm just saying. Yakanan wrote just one verse you barely understand. Oh, for real? What is it that I barely understand, brother? Then he was, okay, now we are talking. David was made to pay for losing his firstborn. Oh, make that make sense. Oh, you messed up, right? And this is how you're going to pay. Your innocent child will die. And that's what our brother Yakanan P. Israel called law for our people. You mess up, your child dies. You leave. You kill a man, your child dies. You leave. That's law. So if that is law, maybe some people may consider that God may be busy or tired. So if a man kills another man after sleeping with his wife, some people may be like, okay, hey, you know what? According to the law, the child must die. So, let's take a sword and... But hey, the woman may get injured. So maybe they will wait for the child to be born, to the delivery. And then, I don't know. I said maybe. Yakanan wrote the same verse he was going around last time. Rape, rape, rape. Brother, you're not specific at all, but it's all good. I cited the Bible. I read the Bible, brother. If reading the Bible is hating the Bible, man, we're not going to go far. Young Hero wrote, that's crazy, sure, and law in the real world. Well, in the real world, if a man sends another man to die because he slept with his wife and got her pregnant, indeed, in the real world, or let's say in the modern world, the child doesn't die. The child doesn't get to die because of his father's sin. I'm just saying. Then I'm asked if I eat pork. Here, we have an article by a PhD. The rape of the unbetrothed virgin in Torah and Assyrian law. Now check the website. TheTorah.com. Do they hate the Bible? Do the website TheTorah.com hate the Bible, brother? The article was written by Dr. Eve Levervy Feinstein. Does she hate the Bible? There's some things that some black people say only towards other black people. Like we've heard the Riparianites with Jawu and them talking about blackologists, using that term for black people only. Then we had Dr. Peter J. Brand, PhD, professor of Egyptology from the University of Memphis, who translated Kemet with the I6 Chem glyph, the owl, which is a phonetic complement for the M sound, and the seated man and the seated woman and the three strokes of the plural. And of course, we also had the loaf of bread, if I'm not mistaken. So we had basically Kemet or Kemetiu, right? He translated that as black people, those who are black, referring to a group of people. Now, I did not hear Wujawu any Riparian not saying that he was a blackologist. Same for the people who follow Trackfield with his bachelor's degree in history that nobody ever seen, right? I don't recall them calling him a blackologist, you know. It looks like he got a pass because of his skin color. If it's a white dude who makes that translation, he good. If it's a black dude that makes that translation, like Dr. Diop, then he's a blackologist. Hey, it is what it is. So Dr. Eve Levery Feinstein, she wrote the law of the rape of the unbetrothed virgin in Deuteronomy 22, 28 to 29. Is an excellent example of a biblical text that is illuminated through comparison to other texts, both within and outside the Bible. This law deals with rape rather than seduction, but the penalty is similar. The man must marry the girl and pay her father. That's the penalty for someone who rapes a virgin. Does she hate the Bible? Now, Yakanan wrote, in the real world, most the laws come from the Bible. Go quote and read around. Brother, you make that up. In the real world or modern world, most laws absolutely don't come from the Bible. Most laws absolutely don't come from the Bible. You made that up. Yakanan wrote, she may hate the scriptures. We can't tell by her name or doctorate. Young Hero wrote, you don't pay for no one wins but yours. He meant to write sins but yours. So you don't pay for no one's sins but yours. But in the Bible, the children pay for their parents' sin. Even though in the Bible it says at some point that the children shall not pay for their father's or parents' sin. This is called a contradiction. Some people say there are no contradictions in the Bible, which means that the logic disappears when it comes to the Bible. Bennett wrote, sounds like it says if you grape, you must marry and pay 50 shekels. That's the penalty. Oh, it is punished though. The penalty, the punishment, you pay 50 shekels and you must marry the woman. Now, in the real world or modern world, there is something called a dowry. Some people may call it a bride price. As a tradition, money is paid to the family of the woman that will get married. The father, the family, right? So it's like a dowry or a bride price. After the fact, after the act, then he's married with her. So, hey, to each his own indeed. Now, when it comes to contradictions in the Bible, here's a link. Loading, but it will be there. There it is. Contradictions in the Bible. You can see some examples. Genesis 6:3. God said, my spirit will not contend with man forever, for he is mortal. His days will be 120 years. Genesis 23, way after, Sarah lived to be 127 years old. And even 2 days in the modern world or real world, there are plenty of people who lived past 120 years. So it looks like God's own word, it looks like God's own decision does not apply in the real world. Exodus chapter 20 verse 5 and Exodus chapter 34 verse 7, children pay for the sins of their parents. Deuteronomy 24:16, children do not pay for the sins of their parents. That was really the main thing I had in mind when I shared that contradiction, article. Yakanan wrote, V. Bennett, yes, it's talking about if a man hasn't been given consent by the father and they are found. Now, Yakanan is answering V. Bennett's comment who wrote, sounds like it says if you rape, you must marry, LOL. And Yakanan answers, yes. V. Bennett wrote, where can we go to for accounts of Romans in Palestine and Egypt in 1 BCE? Well, that's something that you are all free to address some other time. People don't get on the panel. I understand we have the bitch ass Uncle Shug, aka Auntie Shug, aka Aunt Shug, the punk bitch who was a butt kisser to the fake advocate. And everybody knows that he's a fake idiot, cursing children and being proud of it. Don't start no, won't be no. Let me make my closing remarks. Stay safe, stay healthy if I'm allowed to. By the net, Cheru, I will definitely holler back at you. I don't argue, I state facts. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. If you do not think right, you will not act right. If you know better, you will do better. Duaitu, Duane Cheru, Hotep.
Now, for the record, for those who don't know, I'm giving Medu Nature classes. And here, that's the flyer. Okay. So, those who are interested, feel free to holler at me. If you're not interested, it's cool. But I recommend that everybody who has not yet seen the video, Kemet and Ma'at, Before Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, then watch it. It has about 300,000 views and really deserves to have a lot more.
I just want to let everyone know who's listening in now and who's going to listen to this stream in the future. I just had my first Meta Nature class by Brother Shaka today, and I've had other Meta Nature lessons by other teachers, and I can tell you right now, the brother is the best in the game. He is that was one of the best classes I've ever had ever. So if you're interested in learning the Meta Nature, if you're interested in getting the basics of it, Brother Shaka is an awesome teacher. Get with him, and it's extremely affordable. This brother is giving us his time and his skills, and he's basically giving it away. I mean, I just consider it a donation. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody is interested in learning the Meta Nature, get with this brother right here. He's an awesome, awesome, awesome teacher. And I'll end with that.
Hotep Senu, Hena Senut. This is Julie, also known as Servant of Yah, and I'm currently taking the Medu Nature classes with Brother Shaka, and it has been an amazing experience. Only 2 lessons so far, and I feel like I've been taking the classes for months, just with the how in depth he goes into the vocabulary words, the construction of the language, the grammar. It's been immeasurable, the experience. And one thing that comes across, hands down, is his extreme passion for teaching this to anyone who is willing to learn. and has an interest in learning. So I highly suggest, if you are interested, even a minimal interest, that you subscribe to the classes with Brother Shaka. It's such a nominal amount for how much you get. I know, like, our last class was over 2.5 hours. It felt like 2 minutes, but because that's how, you know, involved you are in what he's teaching and how he teaches and how compassionate he is about what he teaches. Also with sharing materials free of charge, no question, no doubt. It's just what he does. He doesn't have to, but he does. And so I just wanted to give a short testimonial about the class and the effectiveness of the class. And all of that is attested to how studied Brother Shaka is. So I highly recommend anyone with a minimal interest that you do sign up for the Medu Neter class. Hotep.
Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, which is Ma'at Forever. Don't forget to watch the video entitled Kemet and Ma'at. Don't forget to share Kemet and Ma'at on my channel on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, or other social media that you use. Email, text messages, you name it. Those who wish to donate can do so on paypal.me/Ma'at Forever.